Well, today's day 38 of our 40-day Bible reading. Yes, we are coming to the end. That means Resurrection Sunday is just a few days away. But today, day 38, we're looking at Colossians chapter 3, verses 1 through 17. And we're talking about or reading about putting on the new self. I think we all like to get a new set of clothes, a new wardrobe. It always feels so good to put on that new suit, or for the ladies, I'm sure, to put on that new dress. And sometimes it's even fun shopping for it. I don't know, some like to shop, some don't. But to put on to put on those new clothes, you have to take off the old clothes. And that's what Paul is talking about here in Colossians chapter 3. Notice, if you will, that to take off the old, put on the new, it requires a new mindset. Paul begins with that in verses 1 and 2. He says, "Since then you've been raised with Christ. Set your hearts on things above, where Christ is seated at the right hand of God. Set your minds on things above, not on earthly things." And so he's talking about setting our hearts and minds on heavenly things, on spiritual things, and rather than concentrating on our material, sinful world, to begin concentrating on that which is part of Christ's kingdom, that which is above, that which is spiritual. So it begins with a new mindset. And then as the chapter goes on, he talks about taking off the old. Taking off the old in verses 5 through 11. And in fact, he even gets a little stronger in his words. He says, put it to death. Take it off and put it to death. All the old ways of our sinful nature, all of the old stuff of our lives, the stuff that we know is not right, is not pleasing to God, is not good for us and for our relationships with those around us. The greed, the lying, the unforgiveness. Take it off. Put it to death. And then verse 12, he says, "Therefore, as God's chosen people, holy and dearly loved, clothe yourselves." And he talks about what we're to put on: compassion, kindness, humility, gentleness, patience. And he goes on to describe all of that. He's talking about putting on a new way of life, putting on new ways of relating to those around us, putting on new ways of worshiping God. In fact, he says that whatever we do, whether in word or deed, to do it all in the name of the Lord Jesus, giving thanks to God the Father through him. That's something new for us in our lives, something new for us to do. So let me ask you today, what is it you need to take off? And what is it you need to put on? You see, here's the good news. Jesus Christ has paid the price for our new wardrobe. It's all available to us. And now it's up to us to receive it by faith as we put our faith in him and follow him and allow his Spirit to do his work in our lives. Won't you receive the wardrobe that Christ has paid for you to have? Let's take off the old and put on the new. Well, have a great day, and let's keep on reading through the big story.